Hi, how are you? Actually, let me take off my headphones because I'm not gonna be listening to music. Oh, edit it in. Here, editor me, put in music right now. Alright, hi, welcome to the video. So this week I didn't make a video, and there's two reasons for that. Mostly it's just I was busy this week, and then I didn't want to deal with it, so I was just like, you know what? Here, I'll just do a random video, and then it'll be fun, and just be a fun one-off video. Question is, what video I'm gonna do? And then I was like, ooh, I should play Minesweeper. That's always my fun chill game. But then I remember, I'm like, oh wait, I did a video of Minesweeper. Let me check and see when that video was. Oh, it was a year ago. Never mind, I'm clear to take off. So hi, this is the Minesweeper video. You know what? I think it would be a funny idea to just do it yearly, just because I want to. I like Minesweeper, but I feel like it's a boring thing to like. So I'll only do it just as a yearly tradition. If you don't know how to play Minesweeper, you might just be looking at this video and be like, how does he know what he's doing? Why is he putting marks at one place and just knowing that there's not a mine there? So, and I'm pretty sure I've explained it before in my last Minesweeper video. That was a year ago. So I'm not gonna gamer explain or anything like that and be like, to know where the mines are, you gotta open your third eye, and then from there you release your chakra points to see where the mines will be. And yeah, it's just a chill one-off video, especially when I get busy throughout the whole entire week that I forget I need to make a video. That was an accident. I didn't mean to press that button. Whoops. Oh well, good thing there is no mine there. I guess I should talk about some things because, you know, I'm a YouTuber. I need to talk and hit the 8-minute mark just so I can make a video out of it. Here's some ideas in the future of what I want to do with this channel. I want to play more games. I know right now I've been just focusing on Final Fantasy, Tomodachi Life, and Terraria. Don't worry, it's gonna change. That's gonna change for this like past next couple of weeks. I said I was gonna start a new playthrough, but I do think I want to play some one-off games just because I feel like playthroughs are kind of burning me out right now, and it's been a pain in the ass just for just to hop on the same 3 games each week. So don't worry about that. I'm going to change up the games I play, I swear. I know I'm saying that I'm going to change up, but the next video will be Terraria because I do want to play more of it. We're at a point right now where I can cruise along at a pretty good rate of, what's it called? Of no, not advancing. Just getting through my Terraria playthrough. It's been pretty fun. I know I mentioned that I wanted to hit 1,000 hours on that playthrough, and as much as I want to drag on Terraria that long, I don't. I love Terraria, but I do not want to drag that playthrough on for that long. So we're only gonna go to Moonlord, and then I'll explain later at the finale. Well, not the finale, but I'll explain later when we get to that point where I have nothing else to do. Final Fantasy, yeah, the part 2 isn't going to be released on consoles besides the PS5 until June 7th, I want to say, or the 6th. So that's gonna be on hold, and thankfully for that, because I've heard that it's very long. I've heard that that's gonna be that it's like longer than the first game, which I made 11 videos out of, and so I'm gonna have to like be playing that game for a while now. Okay, hold up, let me focus right now, cause 1 2 3 4 5. Not save. Okay, good. I've heard that playthrough, or the playthrough of the next Final Fantasy game is super long, so I'll be a lot of the year will be dedicated to that, and it's a little sad that it's for that, but at the same time, I'm down for it. I'm fine with doing a long playthrough of it. I'm guessing my summer. I'm pretty sure the summer will just be a Final Fantasy playthrough, and I'll be doing other stuff in the background. I don't know, because I remember the Metaphor playthrough we did. It went from January to May, but I do remember I dedicated long times for those games, for that game, and I love that game so much. But with Final Fantasy, I don't think I'm gonna dedicate my whole life to it. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Final Fantasy 7. And the remake was pretty good, but it wasn't what I expected. It wasn't what I wanted in the game, so that kind of threw me into a loop where I'm just like, I was sitting there, I was just like, why am I here? Why am I doing this? What is going on? Why did they change this? I don't like this change. This feels like they just wanted to get some more bang for buck, and so they did this, and it was, I didn't like it, but I'm sure there's some people that would be like, oh yeah, that was amazing, I love that sequence so much. Point is that I'm going to be playing some other games in the background. That's not just gonna be Final Fantasy 7. Part of it will be Terraria, because I still have quite a bit to go through, and with that playthrough, and also I think the Metal Gear Master Collection Volume 2 is coming out on August, so I want to do a marathon, not a marathon, but like I want to play the Metal Gear games on stream, and up to 4, because that's gonna be where the collection ends. So I want to get to 4, and then I want to finish 3, and then when the Master Collection comes, then I'll play 4, because I love Metal Gear so much. I remember for my birthday, I think it was my 18th or 17th birthday, my dad was like, what do you want for your birthday? And he took me to the mall, and we went to a place called Buckle, if that's not like state bound shop. I think hopefully it's across the nation. He took me to Buckle, and I was like, yay, thanks Dad, I don't like any of this clothing though. And he was like, oh okay. And then across the path of the mall, there was a GameStop, and he was like, okay, I know you like games, choose one. And I was like, okay, cool, this one, Metal Gear Master Collection. And he looked at it, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll get it for you. And so he got me the Master Collection. And see, I've played Metal Gear. I played Metal Gear Solid 5. That's where my Metal Gear knowledge started from. I played 5, and I was completely lost because I never played any of the games. I never consumed Metal Gear in my entire life. Before then, I just knew Solid Snake from Smash, and I was like, oh wait, this is the guy from Smash, which that is a completely wrong statement if you're talking about Metal Gear Solid 5. So that was fun. That was a fun time where I was just playing that game, not knowing who or what was happening at all. And yeah, so when my father got me the Metal Gear Master Collection, I played through all of it. Sure, like the original Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2, Snake's Revenge, what had me completely lost, where I was just looking through an IGN walkthrough, but it was still so much fun. I love those games so much. So I was waiting. I was like, wait, okay, so this is Volume 1. When's Volume 2 gonna come out? And for like the longest time, there was no news on Volume 2. And then there were news, and I was so excited. So it's because I knew in my heart, I was like, as soon as Volume 2 comes out, I will do a marathon. I will play every single Metal Gear game, and it will be fun. Cause I'm not gonna go chronologically order, cause I think that will take away some of the fun. Because I think most games hype, or like the later games hype, is being like, oh, you remember this character, don't you? You remember fighting this person in this Metal Gear game. And so I think it'll be a lot of fun to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Be on the lookout in not August. We'll start it in July, because I want to finish the marathon of the Volume 1 collection. I want to start it in July, and then when Volume 2 drops in August, that I'll be ready. And I'm sure I'm pretty sure like the first, like Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2, I'll make just a one-off videos of it, because it's not that long of a game. I don't remember of it being. I think I can just get through it really fast. Okay, hold up. I'm in a bad spot. This isn't a bomb. Yeah. This wasn't a bomb. This is a bomb. Safe. Bomb. We have defused the situation. What the why is there floors? Say this is bomb. Boom. These two are safe. Wait a minute. This can't be bomb, because then one of these needs to be bomb. One of these needs to be bomb, so this could be bomb. But if one of these is bomb, then this is supposed to be 4. So this can't be bomb. That's the number I needed. Alright, cool. What was I saying? Metal Gear. Look out for it as a marathon of just like one-off videos on July. Yes. Because then I'll start a playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 4 in August. And then I'll do Peace Walker along with the collection, and like because it will be in the collection of Volume 2 next time. And by then, hopefully, I'll be done with Final Fantasy 7, so I can just shift over from Final Fantasy to Metal Gear, and then I will do a Metal Gear Solid 5 playthrough, and then from there, who knows? But yeah, so I'll hopefully be done with Tomodachi Life. That's what I wanted to say. I'll be done with Tomodachi Life later this month, because hopefully one of my Miis will want to get, preggers. Why did I say it like that? Pregnant. So, and we'll make a video on that, and that will be the final video of Tomodachi Life. And then I'll move on to other games. I'll make one-off videos of other games, so it's not just dry playthrough content. And yeah, I do hope you enjoy this video. Goodbye, adios, sayonara. Hopefully I can get it up by in an hour, because that's usually when I upload these videos and schedule them. So see ya.